I admire your courage, Miss,
Trench. Sylvia Trench. I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Hello and welcome to my review of Dr. No, the very first James Bond movie. But before I get into it, I would like to say three things. First, if I make this shot, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It would help me out. Let's go. Secondly, I would like to say a major spoiler alert for this movie, so consider yourselves warned. Thirdly, I want this to be a discussion on this really, really fun film. So, if you have anything to say about the film or my review of the film, go ahead and say that in the comment section down below. Let's get started. So Dr. No, 1962, directed by Terrence Young, obviously starring the manliest man, in my opinion, Sean Connery as James Bond. Also starring Ursula Andress as Honey Rider the Third. That's right. There are 3 love interests to James Bond in this movie. Taking nothing away from him. Also stars Joseph Wiseman as Dr. No, obviously the main villain in this movie. The first thing that stood out to me about this movie, it does a beautiful job of setting up this awesome franchise and setting up the future of this franchise by letting us know that there is an organization out there called Spectre that is pretty much the opposite of MI6 and the CIA. It's pretty much the opposite of all the good intelligence agencies there are out there. And this movie sets us up for those sequels by mentioning Spectre, but at the same time wrapping up this individual story with Dr. No, and at the end of it, James Bond kills Dr. No. It does a beautiful job of giving us a complete story while at the same time setting up for future sequels. Best thing about this movie, to me, is Sean Connery as James Bond. They really give him good material to work with, and they show that this James Bond, I thought this James Bond was going to be a cheesier James Bond. Yes, he does say the cheesy one-liners, but everything he does in this movie is very calculated and it's very logical. It shows that he knows somebody is going to check his place when he gets to Jamaica, like for anything, spy related, I guess. And he takes precautions against people kind of checking out his stuff, and it's very cool in that it shows that he's been around, he's been around the block a few times, and I really enjoyed that he was portrayed as a very smart individual. Also, he was really brutal. Like, one of the professors in this movie tried to kill him with a spider, and the first time he sees the professor, or the next time he sees the professor, he puts 3 bullets in him. It's like, wow, this James Bond takes no garbage from nobody. If you try to kill him, you are dead, because James Bond just doesn't die. That's my review of Dr. No. What did you think about this movie? Say that in the comment section down below. What do you think about what I said about this movie? Say that in the comment section down below. I don't care if you disagree with me. That's fine. If you agree with me, cool. Give me a like if you like this video, of course, and don't forget to check out my review coming out Friday of La La Land, the musical with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. Don't forget to check that out. Thank you for watching this video.